this season of Love Island
and
is
hated
here.
cast member from Love Island USA Season 6. We covered his initial popularity on the show, how he and his partner Kaylor were seen as one of the strongest couples, until Aaron threw it all away by cheating on her behind her back.
Oh.
Chat! Moo motherfucking Shoe is in the building! The $20 TTS. Chat, I'm feeling good about this spin. Mulan, are you fucking serious? What up, Darcy? Thank you so much for a $20 TTS. Chat, let's motherfucking go! Seriously, thank you so much. It means the world to me. No way, bro! That's fucking nuts, bro! That's aura, chat! Mulan's actually aura farming, chat. W. Darcy. Bro. Let Mulan have some shine, damn. Damn, bro. Darcy and Derek's trying to take Mulan's shine.
But as bad as that sounds, that actually isn't what made Aaron so hated. Because what really took things to a new level and elevated him to true villain status was Aaron's god-awful responses to being found out. We're talking days of manipulation, gaslighting, stonewalling, all leading up to Kaylor saying this about him at the reunion.
Why would you do that? Why do you keep fucking lying to me and quit love bombing me? I don't want anything to do with you. I never want to speak to you again. You're disgusting. You're disgusting and you're a piece of shit.
You can check out my first video on Aaron here if you're interested or want to get caught up. But for everyone else, let's get right into it.
Nah, I fuck with that stuff.
Aaron's a contestant on Love Island, a reality dating show. He's been coupled up with his partner Kaylor since the very beginning of the season. And although the two of them did have a few mishaps that I covered in the first video, the two of them were generally seen as one of the strongest and most authentic couples on the show. With Aaron even telling Kaylor he was
honestly, but it was Kaylor's fault because on day 2, right in front of him, after she said she wanted to be with him and only him, she was grinding on that one dude in the waterfall. So it basically that'll fuck with a man's mind, and everything he did was a reaction to that. So he shouldn't be doing that, but kind of Kaylor's fault.
An L with her, being too afraid to say the actual love word, and the two of them agreeing they wouldn't kiss anyone else. However, things took a turn when, 2/3 of the way through the season, the boys were given a choice to leave their villa and their partner and go to a second luxury villa to meet 6 brand new women. And Aaron, along with every other guy on the show, decided to go.
I don't feel like we got properly tested. It's very hard to get to know other people when you
forgot
really like
he was British or whatever.
Right. However, here, no one's here, but we can almost put 100% into someone without feeling guilty about the other person.
And although his plan was just to get to know these other women, what he ends up doing is cheating a bunch. Making out with a girl, cuddling her all night, forming secret handshakes and being real close. You get the idea.
Bro, he taught his side chick, this girl, the same handshake that him and Kaylor made up. I remember.
But while his behavior at Casa Amor already made Aaron seem a bit unsavory,
not even the secret
what really
handshake
to
is
the top
sacred.
of the season's biggest villains list was his numerous, absolutely terrible responses to the whole situation once Casa Amor ended and he went back to the original villa. And that's where today's story begins. At the end of last video, we saw Aaron return from Casa Amor hoping to recouple up with Kaylor. Kaylor confronted Aaron with the knowledge that she was sent a video of his behavior and asked him to explain himself. However, Aaron did no such thing and instead completely dismissed the whole thing and acted like it didn't fucking matter.
I mean, explain me like what you've seen first and then we can go from there.
What I saw? Tell me, what do you think I saw, Aaron?
I don't know what you've seen, so...
Bro, I remember
and now that dramatic recoupling ceremony is over, Aaron
he's like, well, what do you think you saw that I did? She goes, I got sent a video of you at Casa Amor. And he was like, well, what did you see in the video? And she's like, what do you think I saw? And he's like, what do you think you saw? That's insane. What up, Liz? What up, Cassie? What up? Welcome in to the best season of Love Island.
Decide to try to explain what happened.
So Rob was like feeling on the first day, and him and Daniela, like they showed interest in each other, but Rob took a step back from it because of me.
And already his framing here is very interesting. It's kind of introducing the idea that Aaron only went
Rob
along
was
with
so
it
fine.
because his
Rob,
friend made a
nah,
sacrifice
bro.
for the two of them.
Rob's got milquetoast personality. Boring. Playing Fortnite while I listen. Oh, you suck. So fine.
Or something. You know what I mean? It's not I liked her and
Chat,
therefore
we got a +2 on the wheels. We got time for more gaming or whatever before the DJ sesh, that is. Should we do more Fortnite or some rivals tonight? Shout out to Mulan for a +2. The love and support means so much. Thank you. At a club out here, that's down bad if he's doing it near you. Fortnite.
or I pursued her. It was
Still
I
on right
kind of
now. Bro, guys. Hey. I'm right here, chat. Can I have your full undivided attention for once? If rivals I play. Bro, Turk, do not get my hopes up like you're gonna be up late. Because you say that a lot and then like is it your version of late or my version of late? Because you're like, I'm staying up late and then it's like 11 p.m. You're like, dang, stay up late as hell, I'm going to bed. I had a nap.
liked her but Rob wanted to be with her and
is
Rob
like
said
anything
no,
after
like you
2
take it, man.
a.m.
So I kind of just had
Like
to.
once I get to 2 a.m., like anything after 2 a.m. was getting late.
You know? He then reminds Kaylor that we did technically say we were open.
We're in an open. We said before we went up there, I was like, we're in right? We're so open.
Right. We were open. We were so open. So I definitely didn't do
Ahead
anything
of
wrong.
you, sis.
And then, while being unable
You're
to make
so
any eye
cheesy,
contact with
sis.
Kaylor, he kind of admits
You're
what
so
he did.
cheesy, Dorsey.
So yes, after the challenge that we kissed on the first day and then the second day, I did kiss her out of the challenge, right?
Actually, you made out with her several times, but okay, let's just ignore that.
Then I started spiraling and I felt super guilty and super shit about the whole situation.
So you pecked her a couple times.
Yeah, and that was it.
Kaylor then cries a bunch because although yes, technically they weren't closed off and Aaron could have done this, she still chose to not do any of this when she was given the opportunities.
Because whenever I think of you, like, yeah, we're not dating, you're not my boyfriend, you're right, we're not closed off. But it means way more than that to me.
Bro, why doesn't he buckle down with Kaylor?
He apologizes to her
find
for
some
not being more
caffeine.
strong-willed. And after some more back and forth,
Also,
Kaylor
touch on
hesitantly
stream.
accepts,
Royal
although jokes with him
Rumbles.
that he's going to have a lot of kissing ass to
He's
do.
a slut.
Can I have one hug?
Damn it!
One underarm hug. Just one.
You don't deserve this right now.
Yeah,
And
but
although Aaron's
Kaylor kind
apology
of a
here
thought
seemed
too.
kind of genuine, I have to point out, that is not an accurate telling of what happened at Casa.
I'm gonna
Aaron's
skip
framing it here
stream
like he was an
tomorrow.
entirely passive
Oh, yeah.
participant in the whole thing. I did it because Rob took a back seat.
You're gonna
I did
lose
it
your
because we
streak,
had to test
bro.
ourselves, so I just happened to go along with it. So
Yes.
yes, we kissed a couple times, but I felt so bad and guilty the whole
Rob
time.
is so
I'm just so
fun.
sorry I
You don't
wasn't
fuck with
stronger
Aaron?
willed. Because really, I wanted to say no, I just wasn't strong enough to say no in the moment.
Back
Right?
to
It's kind of
one.
framing it almost like he's
have to
a
wipe off
victim
your
of the
little whiteboard.
circumstances. And not like he actively pursued Daniela, made out with her multiple times,
Evil
not just a
fine
few,
shit.
and not just little pecks.
What did he do
And
that was so
even here,
evil?
when he told her straight up, this isn't just a test, this is something more than that.
But I do really, really like you. And I feel like it's more than just a test. And I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you.
Bro. Her and Kaylor are so opposite too, which makes it even worse. It was good for him to look worse. Is he worse than me?
He's presenting the story as being way
Aaron?
more innocent and mild than
Aaron?
it really was. And if you're in Kaylor's position, why
Yes.
wouldn't you believe it?
Oh, he's
She
pretty
asks the other
bad.
guys that were there.
Way
She
worse
asks
than you.
Daniela. Everyone confirms that Aaron was hesitant
might
and
be
did feel
worse.
guilty.
What do you
But when he
mean?
wasn't feeling guilty, he was also
You guys had
clearly
listened,
pursuing
yeah, I can barely
Daniela.
find a
And that's the
man.
other half of the story that
Bro,
Aaron is
listen,
conveniently
you're gonna
leaving
find a
out.
popcorn man.
He tells
for your
Kaylor the next
popcorn
day
lady.
that he actually hated his entire time at Casa and tells her he basically didn't even want to go in the
Boring.
first place.
I actually hate this and I miss you so much. I don't know why, I just felt like I hadn't had any other connection in this place, and it felt like the Casa Amor thing to do and the Love Island thing to do was to explore other connections to make you feel like you're in a stronger position with someone else, even though I was like, I don't feel like I need to be tested.
Now, obviously, Aaron said the exact
Bro,
opposite
British
several
people
times,
love
that
to
he felt like
yap.
they did need to be tested and this was for the relationship. But I'm actually willing to give Aaron some slack here
He was
because
just
I actually
going
do
on and
think
on.
that this is manipulated by the show and the environment to make you think that this is what you should be doing. After all, it's in the show's best interest to preach this testing out connections philosophy in order to maximize potential drama. But even if I believe Aaron here, and maybe he was just
I
wrapped
don't
up in
fuck
everything
with
and
that.
didn't
If
really
you
feel
be
like he
trying
needed to
test
test
shit
the
with me,
relationship,
bro,
he
I'll
still
just
did.
fucking burn the
And when he
bridge
was there,
down.
he was definitely giving it his all, so to
I
speak.
like being
But
tested.
Kaylor believes him because why wouldn't she? And the two of them agree to just focus on the future and leave this whole Casa thing behind.
Good to finally let go of what happened in Casa and move the F on, baby. I'm so excited to finally move forward with him, see where it goes.
She looks like I don't know what it is about her, but she just looks a little slow. Might be my bedtime, bro. Beams, wake your ass up.
Pick up where we left off and keep falling in love.
Before we get to the next part, Aaron has a conversation with his best friend Rob later, saying that once this whole Casa thing calms down a little bit more, he plans on asking Kaylor out to be his official girlfriend. And although that revelation really makes
So,
Rob
this is the OG evil fine shit. I thought Rob was the good one between Aaron and Rob. How is Rob more evil than Aaron? What did he do?
happy, Aaron's concerned that he's moving too quickly,
Thrifty and
right
TVs
before
in front of the
saying
apartment.
this.
Oh yeah, you don't
I'm
want to
just
not
gonna
have no
speak
sleep to
to
thrift the
her.
TV.
Maybe today or tomorrow
Diabolical.
about how I feel, and then ask her to marry me in like 5 days.
Okay, so too soon to
Can't
be
remember.
exclusive? Oh man, commitment. How scary.
From
But
Casa,
not
I
too soon
think.
to say that you're falling in love with her and that she's your future wife
Damn.
and you'll be married in 5 days. I don't know. I kind of feel like I usually ask someone else
knockoff
before I think
Kendall.
I'm in love with them.
Aaron,
like that's kind of a first step before you
he
get
has-
to. I don't know. I guess
he
these
has
are the
weird
people that get to go on
proportions
these kind of
to
dating
me.
shows. But all right, the two of them are happy. They're leaving Casa in the
Be,
past, and they're
no,
ready
I
to focus on
understand.
the future.
They're
Until
gonna be well
the Islanders
rested
play a game where they
and
have to
ready
read
to
some of the
get to the
tweets from
thrift store
America
and
about what they've seen on the
make
show
sure
so
you're
far. And as you
alert
can
and
imagine,
aware
reading
of
comments
the
on social
thrifting
media,
of
it
TVs.
is pretty brutal. Now, the
Some
way it
risk.
works is the couple currently driving the car will read a tweet about an Islander, but with that name removed. And it's up to the couple driving the car to guess who this tweet is referring to, and afterwards we get to find out what the tweet really said.
Damn.
And it all starts with Aaron.
Kaylor asked Aaron to show you his handshake with Daniela.
You guys have a handshake?
What? Oh, shit.
That's
Damn, that's starting some
crazy.
tea.
Yeah, you remember in the beginning of the season when Aaron
Rob
invented a
blinded
secret
the
handshake with
chosen
Kaylor?
bomb
Well, if you
over
recall from
her
last video,
and one of
Aaron
the
used that
recouplings. The recouplings sound terrifying.
exact same handshake with Daniela while he was at Casa Amor. Now, maybe it's not the biggest deal, and Kaylor right now doesn't know that it's actually the same secret handshake. So to her, she's just thinking, okay, that's kind of weird. However, it gets a whole lot worse.
Miguel is the only man in the villa I support. At least he's blatant about getting to know multiple women. He isn't putting up a fake front like Aaron or Cordell.
Oof, yeah. You remember
Who's
when I said that
Cordell?
every guy went to Casa Amor? Well, Miguel was one of them, and although he was also in a relationship at the time, he was by far the most vocal and brutal about his desire to get to know other women. But as we can tell from the tweet, that didn't make him the biggest villain, because
One is
unlike
seasoned,
Aaron,
one is
at least he was
partner.
honest about it. So that wasn't very good, but
Damn.
it's this third tweet that really seals Aaron's fate.
Man, I feel bad for blank, because they don't even show the worst of it.
And to make it even worse, the couple driving the car guess Kaylor. Now, regardless of who this tweet was originally about, Kaylor's now
Damn!
thinking, why the hell did Kenny,
Aaron
the
and
guy that
Rob
went to Casa, pick
heard.
me? What did he see that I don't already know
See a
about?
Percocet.
And unfortunately, confirming her suspicion, the tweet was indeed about Kaylor.
Man, I feel bad for Kaylor, because they didn't even show the worst of it.
Damn.
I see such a wonderful guy in Aaron. So hearing this from the public definitely hurts, and it's making me think, like, do I know a different Aaron?
Man, as bad as it is, the show
Damn.
really is good at stirring the pot. After the game, Kaylor has no idea what this is supposed to mean. And so she asks Daniela about it, and the only thing she can think of was some kind of offhand showering together comments Aaron may have made.
Showering together.
He said like a comment just about was basically saying like showering together, and it was kind of a joke.
It's not a fucking joke.
Now, I know this kind of sounds like a nothing
Damn.
burger, but if we pay attention to the details here, this actually ends up being one of Aaron's worst offenses, in my opinion. You You see, Kaylor is very upset about this news because apparently,
also had
since the very
streamed
beginning of the
in my
season,
PlayStation,
Aaron has been repeatedly asking
PlayStation.
Kaylor for the two of them to shower together. And very
You play
recently,
on
just before he
controller?
went to Casa, the two of them finally did. So this was a big thing, the two of them finally do it, and then when he goes to Casa, he makes a joke about that exact same thing to a new girl. Obviously making Kaylor feel very
so
betrayed.
right before he left for Casa, he finally convinced her to shower with him, and then he made a joke about showering with her the next day.
Meanwhile, while Kaylor and Daniela talk, Aaron is seen visibly distressed, being comforted by Rob after that social media game. He's kind of wondering out loud why he's in the doghouse right now, as if it wasn't obvious that Kaylor would be upset by these tweets and would be distrustful of Aaron right now. But okay. Rob tells him that there was some kind of shower comments you made that Kaylor is upset about.
You said something about we should take a shower together or something like that.
It was just a throwaway comment. It's not like I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
jump in the shower.
exactly. But I think that's really gonna piss Kaylor off, which I can see why.
You're just taking the piss. I never fucking did it either.
And Aaron, very dejected, now tells Rob that he's considering taking a step back from his
I
relationship.
never even did
Part of me
it
just thinks, like, I
either.
want to just take a step back. I don't know what the fuck I want. Just confused all the time.
What? You just told Rob yesterday you wanted to ask Kaylor.
He
to be
didn't
your
even do
girlfriend.
anything.
But now, because Kaylor's upset by some very understandable shit, now you're overwhelmed and want to take a step back from the whole thing? That feels pretty ridiculous to me and kind of self-centered. But at least Aaron knows he messed up, he understands why Kaylor would be hurt, and he's got a best friend like Rob, who encourages him to not take a step back, be there for Kaylor, and encourages him
See,
to
Rob
own his
sounds kind of
mistakes.
W.
You're not perfect, Aaron. Nobody's fucking perfect. But you have a good heart, and you mean well. I believe that.
However, the mediocre vibes
Damn.
quickly become extremely bad vibes. When, later that night, Kaylor asks Aaron about the shower comment, and he responds by being a complete fucking asshole.
Oh,
Kaylor starts off the
no.
conversation by asking Aaron if there's anything else that happened at Casa that he would like to share.
So the challenge today, do you have something to tell me that I've been like missing?
Clearly setting him up to explain this whole shower
Damn.
comment from earlier. However, Aaron says this.
I've got nothing to tell you. I've told you everything that's of importance.
You've told me everything that's important. Are you sure?
Importance. Yeah, of importance, yeah.
What about what's important to me? Have you considered that?
Well, what?
Damn.
Yeah, you obviously know something that I'm, like, missing.
Oh my god. Rob told him about the shower comment earlier. Aaron knows what
damn
Kaylor is referencing. Why
overalls.
play dumb right now?
Wait, is he
Even the way
wearing
he says,
overalls?
I told you everything of importance, kind of feels to me like he's
then
preemptively
he was a
dismissing this whole
traitor.
shower comment thing as being completely unimportant. And when
He
she brings
seems
it
so
up, he
innocent.
says this.
How can you forget something like that?
Enlighten
You
me.
asked her to shower with you?
That-
Like,
I knew that-
why? Like, why? When you
first,
beg
wait,
me?
wait. Don't.
When you
let's-
beg me,
let's not
it's
shout. Let's
crazy.
not shout. Let's not shout.
Oh my god, the shower comment. Like, how dumb. Again, he knew this
Damn.
would be the conversation. So, unless he forgot that, this
I wanna fucking
exasperation
elbow
here is
somebody.
performative. Kaylor starts spiraling, Aaron starts interrupting, like, okay, I can explain. And his explanation is as follows. While they were in a group setting, Aaron asked Daniela what the audience has seen with him and Kaylor. She said she saw the two of them get it on in the shower, and Aaron said, no, we did not have sex in the shower, and then asked her, hey, do you want to jump in the shower as a joke? However, this isn't a joke to Kaylor,
I mean, that's
who
not
tries
even
explaining
much
as much
better,
to
to
Aaron,
be honest.
who gets extremely defensive and dismisses all of her feelings.
It's not a
a joke.
fucking
It's
joke
a-
to me.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's not a joke to me. And you just
We
it
can
look like I'm fun.
we
Am
can
I-
nick
am I laughing?
we can nitpick tiny little bits of details the
No,
same way as when you were
because-
flirting with the guy up there. We can
That's
probably
not the
nitpick loads of
same.
things.
That's
That's
what
not a
Daniela
big
said.
deal. That's not a big
It's a
deal.
big deal to me. Does that matter to you? No.
Aaron continues yelling, saying, how the hell was I supposed to know this was a big deal? Basically making the I'm not a fortune teller argument, which I think is a pretty stupid
mean,
argument to make because
hey, I
she's
make that
telling
argument all
you
the
right
time.
now that it's a big deal to her,
Chill.
and you're not taking it seriously at all now.
The
So
I'm not a fortune teller line goes hard, though. I can't fucking read your mind. My favorite line.
who the fuck cares what you knew before?
I'm literally saying it as a joke. I'm saying it as a joke.
It's not a joke.
And after the two of them take a little breather to calm down, the two of them get straight back to arguing, with Aaron repeatedly telling her that because he thinks it wasn't a big deal, that therefore she shouldn't think it's a big deal either.
Like it's not a
Aaron.
big, I'm telling you, it's not a big. Fair
Why
enough
would
if
you
I would-
say that to her
fair
if you're
enough if I
flirting
got-
with her?
And then tries flipping it on her by saying that actually Aaron's the victim here because Kaylor knows everything that he did, but he doesn't know anything that Kaylor did.
I don't even know what you have said or haven't said. So this is so unfair right now because you know what's going on. And I've
Why
openly
is it
said...
about me? Now you're being victim and now it's about me. Quit playing victim, Aaron.
With the fight continuing to escalate, both shouting, both raising their voices,
pretty toxic.
Aaron even clapping his hands at her, saying it was a fucking joke. Get over it.
You're not hearing me out. I
Yes,
can't
I am
even
hearing
talk.
you out. I am hearing you out. And I'm saying it's a fucking joke.
I didn't even
I've
tell you
told you
what
that so many times.
I didn't even tell you what Daniela told me.
And little advice here for you, Aaron. Instead of all this cheating or shower
Aaron,
comments,
be like-
let's say Kaylor's desire to mean it. So you do this whole new that I feel. Okay, Aaron, you make the revelation expect a joke overthink Kaylor her that wasn't bad.
It's way more important to me than you, clearly.
And in case you thought that wasn't bad enough, we'll soon find out that everything Aaron said here was a lie. But back to the show. Aaron and Kaylor storm off.
He's better
Kaylor goes to
now.
talk to her friend Liv about it and cry some more.
Bro, there's no way that...
While Aaron
He is wearing like Amish person overalls. What the fuck is this? That's not a look, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm not with the times, or I'm a boomer, but...
goes
his
to Rob again to
overalls,
vent his
he's a
frustrations.
snake wrangler.
And again, acts
Really?
like a total child.
Like, I'm meant to recite every single conversation that I've had with her. I literally cannot remember every single conversation.
Not meant to do that.
I'm not
at
fucking
all.
Wikipedia. I'm not like Albert Einstein. I can't remember everything.
Not Wikipedia.
Now, something that'll come up in a lot of discussions after the show is that Aaron does have apparently a bad case of ADHD, as do I actually. Fun fact, when I got tested as an I learned over but a deficiency in your working memory, that Aaron truly is forgetful of some of these little details, especially
Giant
these shower
snake
comments that
tat.
to him
Oh.
maybe isn't a big deal, and that's why he doesn't remember
That's
it.
a profession.
But
being a
ADHD
snake
isn't going to make you
wrangler.
not give a shit about your partner's feelings, make you yell at them and clap at them, saying, because I don't care about it, you're not allowed to care about it either. And we
I
see
want to
even
vape.
more mental gymnastics from Aaron, as he then claims that if Kaylor still has a problem with this, that she's the one that has issues.
Can you accept that it's a joke? Because if you don't accept that it's a joke, then you're saying that you don't believe in the words that I'm telling you. And if you don't believe in the words that I'm telling you, then it's the lack of trust. And there's a lack of trust, then it's like, well, then why are we here? Because if there's no trust, then what's the point?
Oh my God.
Dang,
So
bro.
if you have sex with another girl and say, because
Me, it's one or the other.
oh my God, bro, it's been 1 day.
Morgus,
It's been
what up?
1 day, and he's already saying, oh my God, get over it already, or we should just break up. Buddy, she's not going around in circles. This isn't the same thing that's being rehashed over and over. It's new shit
Thinking
she
about
keeps
you.
finding out because you weren't
Were
completely
you?
honest with her in the beginning. Oh my God, that's so frustrating to watch.
Heard you earlier
But
talking about how
luckily,
you
Aaron
can't
has
find a
his
good
friend Rob
man.
there, who again sets Aaron straight,
Doesn't
reminding
sound
Aaron
like to
that
me, but
of
thinking
course
about
Kaylor would
Morgus.
feel bad right now, and so would you, Aaron, if you were in her position.
It made her feel the way she feels, and that's something that is real. And I think if she knew that you
Excuse
understood
me.
that, it might be a little different.
So why are you being an idiot? And Aaron
I'm
agrees.
surprised she,
Yeah, I guess you're right. I
what?
am being an idiot.
Like, I probably didn't even
Called
just say
out.
sorry then. I probably didn't even apologize. Right now, she's important.
Now Jason and Morgie have beef.
Come on, man. Don't be doing that, though, for real.
Why don't they just hook up with each other?
And decides to go apologize
No, I'm
to Kaylor.
kidding, but seriously, why don't they just hook
However,
up with each
even
other?
that can't go without controversy, because after he pulls Kaylor for a chat
Florida.
and takes her upstairs, he apologizes
Morgie-
to Kaylor in what seems like
Wait,
a
now
fairly
you and
genuine
Morgie
way.
have
She's glad to hear
problems?
it,
What
but she
happened?
does cry because this has been a lot for her. And then
Stand
Aaron
me up
says
every movie
this.
night. She does
We
do
can't
that.
build a relationship on like lack of trust. So I think you just need to think what you want to do.
Okay, well then to me it just seems like you're giving up. And I feel like
I'm
I
not
didn't do
giving up.
anything.
That's such a manipulative thing to say right
Damn.
now. Essentially dangling the entire future of your relationship over her head, almost as some kind of
Well, you
blackmail
need
threat to say, you might have to
mystify
decide if you trust me and let go of all your feelings and
easy.
concerns about me, or this relationship might be over.
Well,
Again, can you just let people have some issues with trusting you moments after finding out that you've been lying about shit? And after she cries some more and Aaron gets more desperate, he
so no
says
boyfriend allowed.
this.
Good. I feel like you're
Sorry that I
dad.
made a mistake.
No boyfriend
I
till you're 40.
genuinely am. I came here by myself because I
Shenanigans.
wanted to be with you at the end of the day. It's as simple as
For
that.
someone breaking rules.
Oh God, I don't. Fuck. I fucking love you. There you go. I said it. I fucking love you to bits. I
Oh,
want to work for this. I don't want to
cringe.
fucking just throw this
Bye-bye.
away.
I
Forget
don't
it.
either.
I just fucking.
Love Island is so cringe, bro.
I just fucking.
Ugh. Why would you choose to say that now?
Why is he
A lot of
tweaking
fans,
out?
and I certainly don't blame them, saw this as an absolutely egregious attempt from Aaron to divert attention away from his wrongdoing in order to just let be bygones, get over it. Ha
The
ha,
L
we're in love,
word to
isn't that great?
distract from
That's
the
worst
mistakes
case
he
scenario,
made.
at least. Now, personally, I don't know how deliberate this was on Aaron's part.
I knew in
I think
high
we've already
school.
seen examples of Aaron being very
You have
impulsive.
serious trauma
And
from
I
high
think,
school,
considering the fact
Delusional.
he already told Kaylor before he did any cheating that he was falling in love with her soon and already kind of set that precedent, and has been talking with the guys without her knowledge that he's planning on asking her out. I feel like that leads some credence to believe that these actually may be genuine feelings from Aaron, and in the heat of the moment and being so frazzled and confused, he just blurts it out. But even if he does mean it, saying it now, frazzled and confused,
Did he just get him a haircut
he just
out of
blurts it
nowhere?
out. But even if he
Am I tripping, chat? What the fuck? That's insane. He did a little trim.
he does mean it, saying it
The
now
mic
still has the
changed
effect
to
of
the way
distracting
you
from his
noticed.
bad
Did
actions.
you guys not notice?
That's still manipulative, consciously done or not. Kaylor's still crying and is still very upset with Aaron, but she is still moved by the revelation and does say that she loves him back.
She's got a
Aaron sort of
flat
apologizes
face.
for bringing it up in this bad way, but also seems very excited to focus on the we love each other part and be all cutesy when Kaylor is still a little hesitant.
You better not be just manipulating me right now, because you were in trouble and now you're just trying to get out.
Kaylor, you can still be angry.
Kaylor, me manipulate you, or are you kidding me?
I'm happy with you still being Oh, fuck!
So, okay, Aaron's not looking very good here. But, you know, if this
No,
was just a
that's
single
stuff when they
slip-up,
stay up
maybe he
to
forgot the shower thing, but everything else he said
obligation they
was
promised to
99%
make.
true, maybe they could let this one slide and just get back to normal, right?
What?
Well, not so fast. You see, the producers know that over the course of the summer, there is bound to be dozens of instances of dramatic things happening on camera
Mochi
that not everyone else on
bun!
the island necessarily knows
We
about.
missed you, welcome
Whether
in.
that's flirting with someone behind their back, lying, outright cheating, or in Aaron's case, all the above.
The British
And so,
accent,
near
I've
the end
gotten
of each
pretty good
season,
at
the
it.
producers host movie night,
Was
where the
word.
Islanders get all dressed up and gather around a big screen
Dang, you
TV
still
to
haven't found
watch some
one yet.
spicy clips that we, the audience, have seen, but most of the Islanders haven't.
Bro, he's cooked. They're gonna watch them at Casa. Oh, Aaron is cooked. He's cooked, chopped, and screwed.
Or, put in other words, the cast may have been fucking around this summer, but now it's time to find out. And the first clip everyone watches is the secret handshake Aaron
Energy
makes with
gone.
Daniela, side by side with the one he made with Kaylor.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this would be so hard to watch. Like, bro, he's so busted big time right now. Did you drink?
Look it. Cool.
Dude, that is so fucked.
No way!
But what's interesting here is not necessarily the handshake, because we kind of already knew that, but watch how Aaron
Awkward.
responds to getting exposed.
It was the same exact thing that we made up, Aaron.
Just that. You're just looking, it's a promise.
Just that?
Okay, I'm sorry for making a handshake.
The same one?
Not the same handshake. Okay. Cool.
Right? Like, just own it and apologize.
If Kaylor did that, he would freak the fuck out.
Look at him just eating the popcorn, Kaylor.
Wow.
Look at him just eating the
okay.
popcorn.
The
Pen. Wow, nice to have you back.
level of absolute
pattern.
dismissiveness here. It looks like Aaron is slightly annoyed
Awkward.
that he even has to open his mouth right
braver
now.
than most.
Like, it's so inconsequential. Why are you even bothering me with this stupid, like, whatever? Can we just move on? It's honestly kind of shocking to see. I saw on Reddit that someone had actually found Aaron.
Bro, his hair is uncut again. It just switched back to being uncut again. So confusing. It just got long on the sides again.
doing that same secret handshake when he was on that UK show, The Traders. So it could very well be that this is not a particularly unique handshake for Aaron. Maybe it doesn't mean anything to him culturally. But even if I give Aaron that benefit of the doubt,
Different
hello,
times.
do
I
you
mean,
have
yeah,
two
but
working eyes, buddy? Do you not
So
see how
weird.
this looks? You do a handshake with Kaylor, you do the same
And
one with
edited.
Daniela later, And judging by everyone else's reactions, seems like you haven't used this
puts on the
handshake
same
with
outfit.
anyone else throughout the villa. It does not take a genius IQ to figure out how this looks. Or do you know exactly how
See, it bounces back and forth. Pretty hard right now. Damn, guys, be safe.
looks, and you're trying to gaslight Kaylor in front of everyone into believing that isn't the exact same handshake.
Now back to
because
long
that's
hair.
how it kind of looks
Nope.
to me. Movie night continues with
There we
attention
go.
shifting to exposing other cast members for a while until we get to
What
another
if he has a twin? What if they're twins and they just switch every now and then?
clip a few minutes later. The full clip of the video Kaylor was sent by the producers of Aaron making out with Daniela. Now, we already saw most of this clip, so I won't play it again. But what's real interesting is what Aaron says at the end of the clip. And this is what he says.
Right now I can't stand up for like 2 minutes, so.
That boy is cute.
Oh my god.
In the dry zone, I would find that hilarious.
God, Aaron. Like, what the fuck?
Let's get kisser.
Okay, a little crude from
Damn, this show really does them so dirty. That's hilarious.
Aaron, making a little boa choke there. That certainly doesn't look good. But then he says this.
I feel like tomorrow we definitely just wake up and whatever, just come out and jump in the pool.
Can we? Yeah.
Oh, dude. He's cooked.
No, we can't do that. No.
You said it, not me.
No. Right.
Aaron. Oh, fuck. Lost in a tide.
Dang, bro.
Bro, no. He lied about the shower comment. Oh, in a group setting. She brought up something first and I was just going with what after the yelling on a lie. Fortunately, several times, and were cute and romantic together. And they had the same handshake. And when confronted with his clear lies, Aaron reacts like this.
I know, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Fuck. It's always, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
What else do you want me to say? I'm not sorry.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, well, I won't speak again then, fuck.
What do you want? I said I'm sorry. What else can I do? Continue to be sorry. Continue to be remorseful. Recognize that your partner's been lied to several times and she just found out about another. She should be. The final clip of Aaron and Kaylor for the night, which actually goes so poorly that it ends movie night entirely. Now, it's a long clip, so I can't show the full thing, but you might remember it if you saw my previous video on Aaron. It takes place during another kissing challenge. Aaron carries Daniela to the shower and aggressively makes out with her against the wall. Not the best look, but...
Wait, isn't that Rob's girl?
Unfortunately, it is a challenge. However, he also made out with Daniela again immediately afterwards, and Aaron says this.
That's kind of cool. Do you want to do it again?
Come on, dude. Like, why? Like, why? Like,
damn.
No, it fucking wasn't. The first makeout scene, sure. You should still be a little kind.
They were going in.
Recognizing that your partner still saw you aggressively make out with another woman. You don't have to be so nonchalant and dismissive about that. But no, man, that second one is all you. That was a completely optional, voluntary makeout session that 10 out of 10 people can agree on. It's clear as day, and still Aaron dismisses it.
Wait, did they know that this show was gonna air their dirty laundry out at the end? Like, how are you gonna do all that shit and think it's not gonna come out? Or is that like a surprise?
Entirely, not even looking at Kaylor, not even glancing in her direction, while he nibbles his thumb like he couldn't care less. We then see Aaron in the clip tell Daniela that was his favorite moment of the summer.
That was probably my favorite moment in the whole time I've been here. Like, it was fucking literally hilarious.
What?
Not anything with Kaylor.
God damn!
You know, the woman he claims he's falling in love with, but making out with Daniela a bunch of times. And, of course, Aaron doesn't react the best.
What?
No, I'm talking about, I was talking, this is completely the wrong context. This was a complete wrong context. We were talking about the last fucking challenge that we did.
This clip was cut up. It sounded like he was saying that making out with Daniela was the best thing he did all summer. But what he actually meant was the makeout challenge where he kissed Daniela a bunch of times was his favorite moment of the summer. I mean, I don't really see how that makes it any better. And in the final clip of movie night, we then see Aaron tell Daniela explicitly that this isn't just a test, and he likes Daniela a lot more than that.
I do really like you.
and I feel like it's more than just a test, and I'm happy that you're here.
Wait, isn't Daniela there watching this too? And she didn't tell this to Kaylor?
Thank you.
Wow. You remember that framing I pointed out earlier
so
where Aaron was
whack.
being very passive and I just went along with it? And I didn't even want to. And it was just a few times and it was just a test. And I didn't even want to have to do a test. Like, I
Caught
was
the big
such
films,
a
I'm
victim
saying, bro. He's on TV. Look, got a mic strapped to his neck.
about the experience. Yeah, that's looking like a bunch of bullshit. And if you're noticing a theme by now, Aaron's reaction is somehow even worse than the revelation.
You just dig yourself a bigger hole every day.
Mate, it's what I felt in the moment. I'm gonna chase what I feel in the moment. It's simple as that.
I don't give a shit if you wanted to do it. You think just because you felt
Doesn't
like doing
care.
it, somehow that exonerates you of all
Short-term
personal responsibility?
pleasure was
Your
worth
actions have
more
downstream
than
consequences.
other
And one of
person's
those
feelings,
is your
emotions,
partner
you know?
being upset and not liking you. So that's going to happen and you're
sure.
going to have to deal with that.
Feel in the moment. It's simple as that.
Doesn't mean there's consequences to your own actions.
Yeah, there is consequences, but that's what I felt in the moment. It's simple as that. I know I made a mistake at the end of the day.
Wait, so which one is it? Is it okay to do
Just
whatever
a
you want to do
fuck
because
boy.
that's how you felt in the moment? Or even though you wanted to do it, you still acknowledge it was a mistake?
So like I don't know, I'm so confused because like him and Kara are like, oh, our relationship is open, you can date and talk to other people as long as we're honest with each other, da 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 da. But then he does stuff to other people and then tells her he's not. Like, bro, you have the past to do it. You're on Love Island. You can be with multiple girls if you want. You can like just be honest and be realer about it. And he doesn't take that opportunity.
I wanted to test
And, like,
myself
tricks
as
her.
much as everyone else. Yes, I wasn't thinking about Kaylor.
There's your answer.
I'm only fucking human. I can't like do everything perfect.
What do you want from me? I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. Bro, so what? Yeah, nobody's perfect. Excuse me, like whiting
He's a
and I never did
douche.
that shit. No attempts at free. That Aaron just said here that
Haircut
he
again.
wasn't thinking about Kaylor during his time at Casa, which is interesting because not only is that a pretty true, we saw Aaron say several times how guilty he was and how often he was thinking about Kaylor.
Talk to us, Aaron.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel really guilty, so
Just having a conversation.
I feel like shit.
So that must have meant it went really fucking well then.
Yeah, it kind of did.
At first, this seems like a contradiction, but I
Damn.
actually have a theory of how both of these can be true. It's just a theory, but with ADHD. And give Daniela is 1000% into her like she's the best thing in the world.
I already feel like I love you so much. Like genuinely,
That's so crazy.
Super into her, but once she leaves and he has some time for himself, he then remembers Kaylor exists and feels really bad and guilty.
Damn.
Then he sees Daniela again and falls head over heels. Then she leaves and he feels bad again, and the cycle continues. Put another way, instead of being more consistent
He's just gotta be with Kaylor
with
24/7.
his feelings from moment to moment, instead, Aaron seems to go from 0% to 1000%. That's what it kind of looks like. And if we swap out feelings here for attention, I think we can see how this relates to ADHD. Now, like I said, it's just to share back to his experience too. And if that's the way he wanted to test things out, then he should be allowed to.
But I was thinking of you every single
yeah,
minute
but
I
it's
was
not
in
it's
here.
not a tit for tat situation. Like,
It's
yes, this is your
not.
experience and this is my experience as well.
That's not full for the entire.
Well, I want to test things. Do you not test out anything with Connor? Like
Right,
at the end of the
you're
day,
going to
like at the end of the day. Exactly. Yeah, but it's not about being there. It's not about being there. It's
To give you an idea of
Bro, that's so dramatic. Do they actually like and love each other on this show? Don't they win money? If it's all about money, why wouldn't you just like talk to someone behind the scenes like, yo, let's just pretend we're in love, make the money in the end, be the couple in the end.
just how stupid
fall in
that
love.
argument is. Connor was a guy that Kaylor explored a connection with all the way back in episode 2. Everyone had just met less than 48 hours ago. She only explored that connection with Connor for like a day. And the second Connor walked through the villa doors, Kaylor immediately gave Aaron the heads up that she wanted to explore connection. To put that in real life terms, that would be like if Kaylor met up with Aaron for a first date on Friday, but she also had planned a first date with Connor on Saturday and she told Aaron about it. And Aaron's really trying to say that
agree
that's
more.
the same thing as him now in a significantly more committed relationship, talking about love, talking about being, and then doing all this stuff with Daniela. Come on, man.
I'm sitting here hurt. How do you think I feel? I just watched videos of you doing this. Just stop yelling at me.
And in all that chaos, Aaron gets up and storms off the set.
Damn.
Obviously, that's how I felt at the time, so that's what I wanted to do. That's how I wanted to test my connection. Like, I can't change it. I made a mistake. What's the point in trying to mend it? Because as soon as you try and mend it, it's just going to get fucked again. Just done with it.
Dang.
Oh my god. As if he's the villagey and regrets up the mountain, only for Kaylor to get mad at some random bullshit and it all come crashing down again. Keep getting exposed. This isn't some grand conspiracy to keep you down. Watch and Rob
Put yourself in her shoes.
to calm him down and set him straight.
You care about her.
I thought Rob was a bad guy. He keeps sticking up for Kaylor. And he get voted off.
Put yourself in her shoes. That would tear you to shreds. Watching you make out with Daniela over and over again, she is very valid in feeling the way she does. You just gotta fucking suck it up, because it's not worth losing her over this shit.
Aaron agrees with Rob and accepts he messed up. He goes back to set and movie night ends.
Say, fucking rock and roll.
The dramatics.
The drama is just for real. Like, how about how she feel? I can't fucking.
We see him again apologize to Kaylor the next day and does a pretty good job of it, I think. He apologizes again sometime later and gives her a little seashell necklace because when the two of them wear it, they can always see each other because they're next to the ocean. I don't know. That was kind of cute.
Yeah, of course it's gonna take more than just a seashell necklace to win her back. I'm a massive idiot, and I know that, and she knows that. But she also knows that I'm her big idiot.
And in a sudden recoupling that night, luckily it's Bowie's choice, so Aaron obviously picks Kaylor, gives her a whole speech about how she's his person, he's found his best friend that he's falling in love with, he promises to keep making up to her, you know, all that cute stuff, and picks Kaylor.
I'm gonna spend like the rest of my time in this place trying to make it up for her. And if I get an opportunity on the outside world to carry on doing that, I'll do that for as long as I have to.
It was honestly pretty cute. Everyone in the villa is all cheesing and happy for them. And although I think you'd be very justified in hating Aaron right now, unfortunately during this recoupling, Kaylor's best friend in the villa, Liv, who has not been Aaron's biggest ally in the show, she ends up going home and in her final goodbye to Kaylor says this.
Fucks up again, I'll fuck him up. But he genuinely cares so much about you. He really loves you. I really see it working out, and I said it one day, and I'll say it again. But if he hurts you, I'll jump over this.
I swear to God.
I'll swim here from Australia.
After the recoupling, Aaron decides that he is going to ask Kaylor out officially to be his girlfriend. Aaron cooked her a special dinner and decorated and wrote her a poem. The whole thing was a little over the top for me personally, but he put in a lot of effort into it, and the entire villa was gathered around to celebrate as Kaylor said yes.
Yes, I want to be.
Let's go!
Outside the villa. Are you doing a spoiler because you know, or is just your educated guess?
And it seems like the Aaron and Kaylor redemption arc truly begins. Well,
redemption
I guess
arc.
It's really just Aaron's redemption arc. No one really had anything bad to say about Kaylor other than the fact that maybe she cries too much. But the two of them do hit a real snag when a few days later, there's another America's Favorite voting ceremony, and for the first time, Aaron and Kaylor are not chosen as one of America's favorites. And narrowly get sent home, but are saved at the very last minute by their fellow islanders who still believe in them. The next day, we're down to our final 6 couples, and there is another round of America's
so
Favorite
terrified
voting.
to go home.
And in a vote that surprised all the islanders, Aaron and Kaylor are sent home.
Damn!
The islanders are absolutely shocked. Aaron and Kaylor are not too upset because at least they're going home with each other. And it's doubly okay because Rob is also sent home at the same time. So at least Aaron and Rob can go home together. And before the two of them leave the show for good, we essentially get a montage of all the other islanders basically advocating for the two of them and saying that regardless of how they were portrayed, the two of them are a real couple and they all believe in their future together.
Say what you want, but Aaron repented for his sins at Casa, and I'm really excited for their future.
And the 4 of them leave the villa with their head held high, knowing they made it all the way until the day before the finale, and they're leaving the villa with a good relationship and a new friend in Rob. And that's the end of the story. There's nothing else that comes out that makes this whole thing 10 times worse and makes me is filmed like 8 months after the filming of the show, because Love Island is filmed in mostly real time since to realize my life again. Thankfully, the scene we have to talk about with Aaron and Kaylor. Context? Although clearly Aaron got a lot of it. Like I alluded to in my previous video, apparently lots of the Vanderpump Rules TikTok fan base was extremely negative and vitriolic to Aaron. And to make things even worse, apparently in this month, Aaron's granddad had also passed away. And going forward. Around halfway through the episode, the host Ariana turns to Aaron and Kaylor and asks how the two of them are doing. They both fumble with their words a bit until Aaron says straight up that they're not doing very well and it's all his fault.
Not very good at all. I think I'm just gonna come out and say it, like I lied to Kaylor, straight up. I didn't tell her the whole truth.
All right, we're off to a good start here. We saw him apologize numerous times in the show after having a moment to calm down, and he's had a month to do so, so I think this is good to see. However, the other pattern we've seen throughout the show is that Aaron seems to have a problem.
He looks like a bad guy in Need for Speed.
And as it turns out, there's one thing I've been neglecting to mention throughout this story that throws everything we've seen previously into question. And this is what Aaron says.
Didn't tell her the whole truth. You know, I put my hands down Daniela's pants, I kissed her, I snogged her,
What?
we had loads of romantic connections.
Wait, then why didn't you tell me this 2 days ago when I was asking you in our hotel room? Why?
Jesus.
Be honest with me.
British people, what does a snog mean?
We had loads of romantic connections. My hands down Daniela's pants, I kissed her, I snogged her, we had loads of romantic connections.
Make out.
Why didn't you tell me this 2 days ago when I was asking you in our hotel room? Why?
He's making
Be
out.
honest with me and look me in the eyes when you say that then. Don't look at Ariana. I'm tired of the fucking excuses. Take accountability and be a fucking man.
Aaron had his hand down Daniela's pants.
First,
it was just a few pecks, nothing serious. Then it was the repeated makeout sessions. The handle. A month after the show, she finds out something else. And this is the straw that truly breaks the camel's back.
Why would you do that? Why do you keep fucking lying to me and quit love bombing me? Literally, I cannot believe I wasted my entire fucking summer on you, Aaron. I don't want anything to do with you. I never want to speak to you again. You're disgusting. And I do not deserve that. And you know what? I walked into the villa being so confident and you beat me down, beat me down, beat me down, and I left a different fucking girl. It's not cool and it's not fun.
Oof. Brutal, man. And to make things even worse, the two of them have been talking during this month break. Now, the two of them weren't officially together anymore because, as we find out, when Kaylor was home for a week or two and was actually able to watch the Casa scenes for herself, she thought it was all too much and had broken up with Aaron. But the two of them had been talking. The two of them apparently flew into New York, where the reunion is being filmed, a few days before the reunion so the two of them could hang out together and see the Big Apple. And during all that time, online and in person, Aaron waited until right now when everyone's on camera together to tell Kaylor the full truth.
That's insane.
You're disgusting and you're a piece of fucking shit.
Kaylor is completely disgusted with Aaron at this point and even has to switch seats with her best friend Liv just to get some space from him. Kaylor and Liv ask Aaron why he didn't say anything about this earlier, to which Aaron says very defeatedly,
So why didn't you tell me?
I didn't have the balls at the end of the day.
Cut this shit.
I didn't. I didn't have the
you,
balls.
Aaron.
Please, you didn't have the balls.
You didn't have the balls for 2 months. When are they gonna fucking drop?
which, while I can understand a little bit, not wanting to come out with the truth, you're able to come out with the truth now while on camera?
The Australian girl.
Surely you know, if you've decided you're going to reveal this thing on the reunion, you'd think there's kind of a countdown in his head. Like, oh my God, the reunion's tomorrow, so I have to tell her tonight because there's no way she can find out on the reunion, you know? The host Ariana asks Kaylor what changed between the end of the show when the two of them were together and now where there's so much animosity. Kaylor explains what I said earlier. Everything was fine initially until she went home and watched the scenes from Casa. She brings up the whole debacle with her kissing Hakeem back in episode 6 of the show, and Aaron completely lost his shit and made her feel like she was literal human garbage weeks before he did clearly worse behavior and lied about it. Karen talks about how much she was supporting Aaron initially, and Aaron, saying something since the first time he tried apologizing, pushes back and says, actually, I was going through hell. Everyone online was hating me. My granddad died, and yet you still went on podcasts and talk shit about me, so don't sit here and act like you've been nothing but nice to me.
You know it affected me, and you still went and shat all over me. So don't say that you were supporting me, because that is not what you did.
And that's horrible, but then I can't tell you how I feel then.
That's the reason filmed before the reunion of the two of them were finally back on, and finally with another apology.
I do genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, like, I am sorry for everything I put you through, and I just want you to know that. I'm sorry. Like, I genuinely am.
Because on the one hand, I've spent literal hours at this point staring into this camera.
She'll forgive him again.
Specifically men in relationships, not someone being cool and nonchalant. The real Aaron. But I'm out. A big thank you to all the channel members for helping keep the lights on. And if you'd like to
better not. What? Falk, Aaron, Kaylor, and Aaron spot together on another spin-off. So they're filming another show together
Kaylor
right
and Aaron
now.
have been spotted together ahead of the Love Island spin-off. Yesterday was announced that.
Listen, she got back together with them because they said, "Hey, if you give us some money, you know, like we'll hang out with each other and give you more drama."
Oh, nice outfit, man. Gonna do a little looking inside my trailer today. Okay.
Wait, this is where this guy lived that was on Love Island?
This isn't the trailer I grew up.
Imagine you marry him and you like come back with him and this is where you move into.
Honestly, like, we're kind of doing it. I'll shoot guns in that pond. It's pretty easy to hit.
Rob.
You're just like, I'm gonna shoot the pond.
Yep.
That's the most.
Pomegranate juice heavily slept on, in my opinion. My younger brother, my dad, my granddad. A guy in Paris did all these. We all took a trip to Paris.
They look good. Are you and your brother basically twins?
Yeah, pretty much. Here's the kitchen. Are you thirsty? This is a
I mean, he's got a nice trailer. It's not bad inside.
heavy household. Pomegranate juice heavily slept on, in my opinion.
No, it's really good. LaCroix or
Love
Spindrift? Which team are you on?
I'm Team LaCroix.
And why do you have this in your fridge?
I can't answer that question. Oh, this is actually important. Are you familiar with the fridge knife?
No.
Every home that I've ever had, lived in, or been in, shit goes down. Step on it with your foot. Oh. Yeah, man. This is part of living on a farm, man. There's mice everywhere. Mama. Lore. Oh yeah, this is the house. So this is the house that I moved in after I lived in the trailer. This is I hate it. All right, we're good. Oh, chipmunk. Is the stinger in it?
No, this thing.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Go, Caleb. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna stay over here. Yeah.
Oh, there's only one on me.
On time. All right, I need to lock in.
Come this way, brother. Ow!
My heart is pounding.
Oh, look how fat. This is a gravid female.
Damn.
Oh, she got my wrist.
Oh, dude.
Oh, musk. That's the stuff we were smelling earlier. But this is a really good size. What a beaut, though, huh? Oh.
Whoa.
Hold her.
Dude, no. Okay, that's nuts.
Well, you gotta touch her, or it doesn't count. So
okay, yeah, you're right.
She's gonna go in the water. Swim away. I mean, that was a great one.
The way you spotted it was insane, because I couldn't even see it.
Like, that's what I think.
Yeah.
No, please.
Unless
You just be catching snakes.
I'm just gonna be like, what are you excited about now that that's over?
I'm excited to just catch snakes, honestly. I mean,
Guess what we found? We found a snake. And he got bit 3 times.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously, it's all right there.
I wiped the blood off.
He wiped the blood off.
Oh, this is a really good diagram of their teeth. They have 4 rows of teeth.
It was the last tree we were looking for.
Yeah, it literally was where our turnaround spot was.
Here
it was right there.
Here's the snake. And show the. Oh my gosh, dude! I cannot believe you did that to me.
I was like, give me money. I'll at it. He's so cute. Yeah. Like, you gotta write a kid's book about this guy. Look
little
at how
tiny
cute
snake.
This guy is. You guys gotta hold him.
If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Follow Rob on social. We'll see you guys next time.
Can never be mean. I mean, honestly, the trailer wasn't as bad as I thought.